Hello and welcome to another episode of Ashaya Day Trip Productions. Today is February 9th, 2025. It is, of course, Super Bowl Sunday. The game plan is today just gonna kind of go out, maybe visit a particular spot here at Centerton, just to kind of show you a little bit of what that looks like. So, let's roll. Alright, so here we are at the Mckissic Springs Park here in Centerton, Arkansas. And I will tell you that I have lived in Centerton probably for about almost 10 years. Well, basically 9 years more or less. And this is my first time out here at this park. So I figured why not just kind of stay around in the area a little bit, just kind of check out a little bit what's going on out here. And this park is open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. And as you can see, we have some picnic tables out there, playground over there for the kids. You walk your dog out here. They even got a pickup station, clean up after your pet, just a place to put the waste in. And this park here is from Allen, I think it's Allen Street. It's either Allen Street, Allen Drive, something like that. But Centerton Boulevard, it's just up that way. It's a rather cool day, but not too bad. Sun's out. And if you haven't figured out by now, if you watch this channel occasionally, I do like the being near the water. Looks like we got a nice little, there's actually a, well, we can call it a lake, more or less, more like a small lake or a big pond, depending on how you want to look at it. It's nice little walking trail or bike trail. One thing about Centerton, it's not the easiest place to ride a bike around. There's just not a lot of places that cater to bikes or even really walking around too much, really. But up that way, that is where the I guess a little bike trail, walking trail, or whatever you want to call it, starts there at the street, and it basically just ends down this way a little bit. Might go around a little bit. I think we'll take a walk up there. Looks like out here they also have a that frisbee disc or whatever it's called. I forget what they call it, but they got that set up out here. Those are what those people were doing out there. Kind of walk up this way a little bit, get a closer look at the little creek running through here. Unfortunately, you got a little bit of trash in the water. And I will tell you too that Centerton Lake, they do stock it with fish. The fish hatchery is actually just on the other side of Centerton Boulevard, not too far. We got the little frisbee disc guess a little hoop or whatever you want to call that. I gotta say, I'm actually rather pleasantly surprised that there is this much out here. It's pretty neat. All in all, though, for being in the city like it is, it's actually pretty clean. Of course, it's not that deep, so you can see the bottom. Don't see any fish swimming around, but it is kind of cold. Probably won't find too many fish out and about. It's a nice place to come out and just kind of listen to the running water. It's like they got a little splash pad right there. It's like they got restrooms right there. Okay. Got an interesting little tree out here. We got some, what is that, little acorns or something in there. Okay, so far so good. So not a bad little place at all. And I gotta say, once again, this is my first time out here. And if I would have known a little more about it, I would have probably just bought my bicycle out and just rode around a little bit. All right, keep on moving on. Okay, so thus far we have seen the, I think it's called disc golf or something like that. Anyway, they got the course out here for that, and we got a splash pad over there. And then you got the playground. Nice little bike trail. Running water. Got a little bit of fishing areas up ahead. Okay, so this is pretty neat right here. You got, looks like there's over there on the other side, there's like some restaurants. You got a little bit of fast food, and there's there's like a barbecue place right there. So you probably just get up there and get you a bite to eat, and you just, looks like here you could just walk down by the water. That's pretty cool. Another nice little viewing spot. And right up here we have Centerton Lake, if you want to call it a lake. Most people call it a pond. This is probably a little bit more of an accurate description. Right now, this time of year, we got plenty of ducks in the water. So there's two ways you can get on this trail. You, of course, got Allen Street, as I mentioned. But up over here, there's also where the Sonic is. There's a little parking area. Granted, it's a small parking area. You probably get, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 cars or so could park back there. So that's another way that you can access the lake or pond, whatever it is you want to call it. They got little benches out where you can sit down and relax. Well, there you go. So that is the little lakeside view out here in Centerton. Not too much to it, but nice enough. So I tell you what you could do if you come out here, if you ride a bike, you could start down there where I came in at. If you go up that way, that goes through the neighborhoods. But a better way yet, actually, would be come up through that way, and then you could get on this little path right here, and you could go up to Centerton Boulevard, and there's a sidewalk all the way down. You could just kind of ride around that. Come up this way, you could just make a loop. So I just want to kind of make my way up to the splash pad just for a second, just kind of take a look. And just so you know, that it says up there that these restrooms are closed for the season. So apparently it's only open during the during the splash pad season. Now here it says facility hours 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Push button on red pole to activate splash pad. Which obviously I will not be doing that, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't work anyway this time of year. So it's not a real big splash pad, as you can see, but you know, not bad for little kids come out to. Got little benches up there where the parents can keep an eye on the kiddos, and looks like we got a little bit of benches right here. Got a little shade. Okay. I just wanted to come out here real quick and just kind of take a look. So I figure, you know what, since we're out here, might as well kind of walk up this way a little bit. Looks like we got a big bear on the playground area. And just kind of looking around, I would imagine that the disc golf course might be a 9-hole, maybe. Not that I was paying too much attention to it, but you know, just by just kind of looking around, just looking around at the size of the area. So it's interesting that you have the disc golf course kind of running by the playground, and you got a picnic table there. Might just be a good place to get hit in the head by a frisbee sitting at that picnic table. Yeah, right here, these, I guess these are concrete slabs here is where you're gonna stand. Okay. Huh. So I think what I'm gonna do now is make my way back to my vehicle. Got another stop I need to make, something I gotta pick up. Then I think I might head back to the house. Well, I know I'll head back to the house, but I might have to maybe add a little home vlog. Just got stuff I need to cook up and use. Don't want to waste anything. It's all right. So moving on. So now it is actually Saturday, February 15th, 2025. When I left off this video, I was actually planning on doing a kind of a simple recipe, kind of an at-home kind of thing. I decided to just put that into a different vlog, just because I like the idea of kind of keeping things kind of connected, I guess, because I want something that kind of just relates to being out and about, and I figured I just want to do a separate vlog. So now I am actually back out here at I think it's McKinney Park, something like that, here in Centerton, Arkansas. I just wanted to kind of come out and just kind of mention a few things, a little bit particular about the parking situation out here. Where I'm at now, off of Allen Street. This little parking lot here, if you can kind of see behind me a little bit. It's just a small little parking area, and altogether there's about 12 parking places out here, so not too many places to park. So I do not see any signs that say no parking on the side of the street up there. So if you come out and you can't find parking in this little parking lot, you might have to park on the side of the street. And also, I just want to mention too, while I'm thinking about it, I think this park here is actually pretty new. And actually, the name of the park, if you make it out, is actually Mckissic Springs Park. I knew it was a Mick somewhere in there, so it's Mckissic. But actually, anyway, this is actually a pretty new park, I believe. Like I said, I don't come out here very often, so I think it's probably about a couple years old, I would imagine. And also did say that as far as bike riding, that you might be able to ride your bike just around the lake, maybe go all the way around. However, there actually, on the other side, there's actually not very much in the way of, actually there is no sidewalk running down the side of a busy street over there, so Might not be the best place to, you either get to ride out in the street or you're gonna have to walk your bike. And just so you know, no unauthorized motorized vehicles beyond this point. Don't know whether or not that applies to e-bikes or what, but there you go. So right here you get your little free library. Take a book, share a book. And looks like along with books we got a few food items in there. What you get? You got some fruit bowls. I don't know what that there is in back. Looks like you got some granola bars or what have you. So it says here, anyone may take a book, neighbors, friends, and passerby. The books are always free. And it goes on to say that book donations are welcome at this little free library. It says you can find other book sharing boxes with the Little Free Library world map at littlefreelibrary.org/or-map or with the Little Free Library mobile app. Available for download right there if you're interested in things like that. And right here at the little playground area, it says, welcome to a Biba playground. Whatever that is, not quite sure. Free to download. You can get it on Google Play or available on the App Store. Have no idea what that is, but there you go. So you got a nice little climbing area. Couple of slides. The ground is, I guess this is wood chips, I suppose. It's been raining, so it's pretty soft out here right now. Okay. So I'm not quite sure what these are, but I do see a sign back on the other side of that, on the back of the other side of the sign I was looking at, so. Got a bell, climbing rope. And the rope is actually in the ground, so that's good. Okay. Not a bad little playground area for the kids. Looks new and everything looks nice and safe. all kinds of climbing apparatuses. Okay. Pretty neat. So, okay, as I mentioned, you got this sign right here, Biba, whatever, playground. And I do see like we got some little, I don't know, markers on certain spots of the playground over there. So come over here on the other side. And it gives you instructions on how to play. It says 1, search for Biba in the App Store or Google Play. 2, pick a game to download and play with your child. And it says new games all the time. So you got Biba Drive, Biba Relay, Biba Collections, Biba Butterfly Bounty, Biba Dino Dig, and best yet, it's always free. Not sure if that's connected to the markers they got over there, but there you go. Looks like they still got their season's greetings, whatever that is you want to call it, right there. They must have forgot about it. Oh, no, got a Christmas, another Christmas one up there too. You know, I would think, considering how this water is flowing, I would consider this a lake. For sure. It's not a very big one, but I think it's a lake. And this right up here, that's Centerton Boulevard. And over there on the other side is Sonic. And just behind Sonic over there, there's actually a small parking area. But I think maybe you might be able to get 5 cars maybe total out there. I see a couple out there right now. And other than that, there is no other parking available on that side. And also, just to mention over there, that's there's a side street right there. It goes back to these neighborhoods, and there is no sidewalk over there. So you will either be out in the street, or you're gonna have to walk or ride your bike through the grass. So I think since we're kind of out here, might as well just kind of take a walk up these steps. And it also looks like you probably have nice little seating areas up here, just kind of give you a better view. As I mentioned, you know, not too much to it. My only complaint about it is I wish they would have put in maybe finished the sidewalk and made it run all the way around the lake. That would have been nice. But other than that, you know, it's not a bad place to come out. Like I said, parking is an issue. There's just not a whole lot to it as far as parking. I think, you know, a lot of these places are, I guess, probably more for a local community than they are for any outsiders, if you will. But you know, it's free. You know, you don't need a membership or anything. It's not HOA or anything like that. But it looks like it says here, this is like a fire lane, so you don't want to park right here. But you know, I guess you probably park out here, just out in this parking lot. You know, like today's Saturday, so a lot of these businesses are going to be closed. And it looks like there's actually might be an open real estate there if you want to open a business in the area. So you got Wendy's right there. You got Moe's is right there, and that's just on the corner of where Allen Street is. You got it's called Dave's Grill Smokehouse right there. And on the other side of Allen Street, I believe there's a KFC right there. Right guys, I think that's gonna do it all for me for my little Lake Centerton video. I do hope you enjoy this video. Just kind of enjoy just a little bit of what Centerton has to offer, which, you know, may not be a lot, but it does have a little bit. So if you do like these videos, please subscribe. I got a feeling this year's going to be more kind of me being outdoors. I will do some events and I will visit some places. Mostly probably going to be outdoors this year. You know, it's Arkansas, so why not? You know, you got to take advantage of what you are given. So that's going to do it all for me today. Until next time, bye.